Hi, guys. So I'm so excited you're here and you're going to be joining us for a challenge and doing one of our incredible programs. We are pumped you're here, and I want to go over the meal plan because this is the part that people are really nervous about, and you're going to start to see once you learn it. Super simple. You're not going to be restricting yourself, and it's just a very easy to follow portion control meal plan. So when you get your package, inside of your package, you're going to get your shakes, and you're also going to get these little containers, okay? These containers all represent a different food group. So you have your green is going to be your veggies, your purple is your fruit, red are your proteins, yellow are carbs, blue are healthy fats, and then these are your seeds and your dressing. So once you kind of learn it, it's super simple, but that is what all of these colors mean. And basically, based on your weight, you're going to calculate based on your weight how many containers of each you're going to get per day. So you might have 3 of these containers a day. So you might have 4 veggies a day. You might have 4 proteins a day. 2 carbs a day, just kind of giving you the portion size and control for how much you are going to have per day. These look really small, but I promise you guys it's enough food, and sometimes it's a lot of food and you might not even be able to finish all your containers. So you are maybe even under eating with what you're doing now. So don't be nervous if this is going to start feeling like a lot of food. And then the opposite, if this is cutting back something, that's okay too. This is exactly what your body weight needs. And I promise it's going to be a lot easier once you get started. So in your packet, and I'm also going to show you guys attached the food list. Within each of these groups and colors, there are all different types of food, or all different foods that you can put into these containers. So veggies there's a whole list of them: broccoli, cucumbers, carrots, any fruit, any veggie that you can pretty much think of. You're going to basically, for the first couple days, put that in here. And then you'll dump it out. You're not going to carry these around forever. It's really for the first couple days to just know how to eyeball and what a portion size really is. And you'll be surprised that a lot can actually fit into this. Same with fruit, strawberries, raspberries, banana, whatever you can fit into these containers. So same with protein. Protein is the one that's a little bit harder. In your list of food of protein, sometimes it won't make you measure it. Like, it'll just say 2 eggs equals a red, or a 5-ounce steak is going to equal a red, or a 5-ounce piece of chicken is going to equal a red. So you don't necessarily always need to measure and put it in. Sometimes it'll just tell you the exact number or exact serving size that will be equal to this. Healthy fats were something that really blew me away when I first started. I used to add avocado to everything and like a little bit of cheese to everything. And I just kind of thought that was okay because avocado is healthy, right? Yes, it is healthy, but you should not be having more than this per day. So I put some avocado in here, put it on a salad, and then that's my serving size for the day. I'm only allowed to have 1 healthy fat a day. Some of you might have 2 or whatever you have, or also know that you can split them up in half. So sometimes I'll have like some feta for dinner, but I'll also have like avocado for lunch, and I kind of have half and half. And that's fine too. You can use like 0.5 portions as well. Carbs, that's another one that a lot of the time you don't put in. You will put in like sweet potatoes, and you can measure out stuff like that. And like rice, once it's already cooked, you measure it out. But there are things like a whole wheat piece of bread. You're not going to actually stuff in this. Like, it just says on there 1 piece of whole wheat bread, or half of English muffin will be equal to 1 yellow container. Dressings, this is for your dressings. There's a lot of 21-day challenge approved dressings. Not all of them are, but if you are going to break it, then these are small dressings. A lot of the time I like to add water to this. So I put the dressing in the air and then I add water. And I promise it doesn't taste weird. It just kind of dilutes it, and it makes the dressing go a further way. So that's kind of how it works. You are going to have different amounts based on what your weight is. And first you have to calculate what you're allowed based on your weight. Then you'll kind of see this and figure out how much you can eat. You'll look at the food list and what you want to eat. And I also have included a Google Docs that will help you map out your day. Some people like to plan out the day. Some people like to plan out their week. And it's super simple. And once you go through it in the first couple days, it's going to make so much more sense. You are not going to be carrying around these containers and using them forever. It's really just going to be a guideline. And especially when you go out to eat, you're going to be blown away when you realize what you might have been eating before and the difference between really the portion size that you should be eating. So like when I go out to eat and I get a steak, it's like equal to half of my proteins for the day, just that one meal, because a steak is like this big and you're really only supposed to be eating like that much. So this will help you portion control, and you're really not cutting much out. Like I'd say, get rid of the junk and the sugar, the processed sugar, and the candy and all that stuff and the chips. But other than that, you're going to be eating real, whole, clean, good food, and it can be delicious. And there are amazing recipes that I will show you how to access in a little bit. So don't get nervous about the meal plan. It's super simple, and we're excited for you to get started. So watch the other videos to see how to access the recipe books and the workouts and all the other good stuff involved. All right, guys, see you later.